What if Facebook won't work for me? Guys, Kim here from Your Social Voice. A big problem I hear a lot of the time from people is they go, Kim, I get it, like Facebook's cool and everything like that, but my audience isn't on there. What if it doesn't work for me? What's going to happen? Well, number one, let's get this straight from the get-go. Your audience is on Facebook. Y'all are watching this on Facebook, right? The audience is there. It's just about how do you find the best way possible to interact with your ideal audience. It doesn't matter if it's someone who wants to take a free trial at a gym to someone that wants to invest $1 million, $2 million, $5 million into a private equity fund. The people are there. It's how do we find them and how do we connect with them, right? I'll give you guys a story to tell you a little bit about this so you can kind of see my viewpoint on this and why I think your people are on Facebook. You've just got to figure out how to find them. So we had someone who was working with us who was a career coach. She helped people transition, specifically ladies transition from job to job. So she wasn't a headhunter, but she was like, if you want to transition from this business to this business, this company to this company, I'll give you the pathway and I'll help you do it. So she had a free download, which basically had name, email, phone number, captured that information, and then she gave them a call. So what we looked at was going, okay, who are some inspirational women that people might follow? Like Oprah Winfrey, Ariana Huffington, Ellen DeGeneres to an extent as well, right? And what else would they want to, like, what else could they put in on top of that? And they also have to have a job, right? So we could have a job title, and then we had this group of women. They've got a job, they're inspired, they want to grow, they want to do more, they're probably going to want to transition their job at some point. Fair assumption. So what we did, we started running some paid ads towards it. We targeted those people with this free guide on how to transition your career, and then we started getting a few leads, not many, 1, 2, 3 trickles. Her goal was to get 10 leads per week. Didn't really hit that target to start off with. So she's like, Kim, I've been following your instruction. I've been targeting these people on Facebook. I'm not getting the result that I want though. So, okay, cool. Number one, first thing to do to figure out if Facebook will work for you, go away from Facebook. Get away, walk, go for enjoy nature, and have a think about how can we find these people. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me put on the hat of this lady who's transitioning her career. Why would people want to, number one, transition their career? Why would people want to move from one job to another? It's like, well, really there's two things that come to mind for me. For other people, I would assume it would be the same. Number one is that there's no room for them to progress like career-wise. They might be the top of their field, they're the big fish in the small pond. They go, I can't get any bigger here. And if I want to keep growing, I need to move, I need to transition from this pond to this pond. That's one potential option. Number two is money. Right, money is, whilst it ranks very low on the happiness and the engagement of a staff member and team member in an organization, it actually, like, it's, if you're not getting paid what you think you're worth, or if you're not necessarily getting paid the best in the industry, let's even say, right, for the type of job that you have, maybe that would push you to go, let me look at other options, right? Which is fair enough. You just have to make sure you're weighing up the right job to job. It's like, well, this person's a CEO, they get 120, and I'm an assistant and I get 25K. Not necessarily is that going to be the cap, right? And also, obviously, they have to find out if that's viable for them. But it might be cool. This type of position, we cannot pay more than X amount. That's the max that this position can earn. So you might go, oh, well, I need to go into a bigger company or something like that. So I was like, well, that would mean, and what would be the pain point for me? What do I think people would have? And I was like, it's probably around the 50 to 60K mark, like because this is for like professionals, I'll say, like in the accounting industry, insurance, things like that. If they're getting 50 to 60K, if they kind of get maxed out, if they're a professional accountant or insurance or anything like that, they'd probably be like, I think I can get a bit more than that. There's accountants earning hundreds. I need to move on from this company. So what we did is we started layering and targeting around this income bracket of $50 to $60,000, not year olds, $50 to $60,000 income earners, and as well people that were interested in directorship titles, CEO, CFO, like C-suite level jobs and directorships. Because if you wanted to climb a corporate ladder, that's potentially a level that you would want to get to. So what we did is we took our targeting, we got rid of Ariana Huffington, Oprah Winfrey, all those, and then we put those together. We did a layered stack of targeting, which is where we said, okay, we want people that are earning this income level that are also interested in like CEO magazines, C-suites, directorship information, things like that. And we got 10 leads, we hit a target. The next day, straight away, we got that implemented, it took off. Now, that's why I like to say to people, it's like, your audience is going to be there. Sometimes it takes time. Some clients, some campaigns we've had to work on for a year and a half, where we've been helping them, right? Because a lot of the time they're doing this themselves. We're helping them find the most ideal audience, most ideal combination of offer, most ideal combination of copy. The NOC method is what we like. We will preach from the rooftops to encourage people to take as much action as they can towards hitting that goal, right? But if you get those three things lined up, that is what will be successful. So if you ever go, oh, Facebook's not going to work for me, I've tried it once and it didn't work, or I've tried it and I couldn't get leads from it, it will work. It's just a matter of time. As I said, sometimes some clients, it's taken a while of working with them, 2 years. We've had one client where they just kept going and going and going, and look, leads were trickling in, but until we hit the vein, the oil vein, we burst the pipes open, like it took some time, and that it can take that time, but you need to reiterate, test, measure. That's the only way to do it. So please don't think that Facebook will not work for you. It will. It's just a process of iterations, a process of experience, testing, measuring. So I know that Facebook can help you in your business. I know that it can help you get phenomenal results if you keep going. So that's it from me today. All I wanted to do was share that with you. If you need help and you go, cool, that sounded cool, but I need more information on that, you can head over and check out. We've got a free USB, www.freeusb.com.au. There's a Facebook marketing toolkit on there. Can give you a few of those examples, strategies, tactics, if you will, to be able to help you grow your business, find those audiences, and pop open a bottle of success on your campaigns. Until next time, I'm Kim Barrett. Adios. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.